At the age of 16, I was tried and convicted for first-degree murder, a 25-year-to-life gun enhancement, so I was sentenced to a total of 50 years to life. Over there, back behind here in these houses, that used to be the murder alley.
Oh, shit.
Original G Parkway girl. I'm a Barksdale, so we the founders of G Parkway.
Man, everybody got 1,000 bodies. Everybody didn't kill somebody, but ain't nobody dying. So I ended up filing that. I called a lawyer. Now he want to take on my case.
So you got yourself out?
Basically, I got myself out.
I'm in the pen for you, feel me? Sending some shit down the way, you feel me?
So guys, we just made it to G Parkway. We're driving up right now to Big Stay, CML Lavish D's hood where he grew up. We're about to meet up with the homie Big Stay right now. Let's see how this goes, chat. On Shining Star Boulevard, man. We made it, man. We in Sacramento. We getting these hood vlogs done. So yeah, you're gonna show us around where you're headed. Yeah, let's go around. I want to go around the area and shit like that.
Let them know you got the alleyways, Glass Street, Elamone.
Can you roll me some weed?
That's funny. So yeah, so everybody knows each other around this area, right? Like everybody
know each other. You know, back when my hood started back in the early 2000s, they had a family named the Barksdales.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds familiar.
And what happened is, you know, the Barksdale started G Parkway.
Yeah.
So what the police did is they ended up coming with a gang injunction against the Barksdales and kicked the Barksdales out the hood.
Yeah.
The whole family?
So the whole family. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So they kicked the whole family out the hood. And I think we were like only one of the hoods in Sacramento that got somebody kicked out of like a whole family.
Wow. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
So and then
a lot of the family ties and stuff that we did have, you know, a lot of people was ran out by the police.
So
and,
do you think it was
right here? Right here, it wasn't even a house right here.
Wow.
Right here was really a daycare center for the kids that didn't have no like child care. So it was a daycare right here. And then I used to stay over there at that house over there.
So it was a lot of chaos?
So yeah, it was a lot of
After they
chaos
left?
back then. It was a lot of murders going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the alleyways, you got the Glass Street, you got over there. We probably go over there. You know, the murder alley. You know where people got killed at.
Oh man.
How many murders you would say happened over there?
Man, it was a murder probably like shit every couple days.
Wow.
Yo, so it's a straight war, right?
Yeah.
But that was more, you know, the older homies. It was G Parkway mob. You know what I'm saying? Going at it with the Crips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know that's kind of like not my era.
Yeah.
My era is when it comes to, you know, the stores and the Zillas, you know, the cliques.
Okay. So coming home, it's like a different world, right?
Well, coming home, yeah, it's a different world. You know, in prison, you got cell phones, so you kind of stay in tune. You kind of stay tapped in. You know what's going on. But when you really come out here and you really feel everybody's energy, and you really seeing what everybody doing, you can tell that things ain't the same.
How many years you went down for the people who don't know? First
Well, you know, I went to, I was arrested at the age of 14 years old.
Yeah.
At the age of 16, I was tried and convicted for first-degree murder, premeditation, with a 25-year-to-life gun enhancement, so I was sentenced to a total of 50 years to life. And I ended up doing 17 years and 6 months.
What ages exactly?
Well, I went in at the age of 14 and came out at the age of 32 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, you been home now?
And I've been home now about 13 months.
Congrats.
You know, doing my thing.
For sure.
We actually have an interview with him when he was fresh out, right?
Remember? Yeah, y'all got to interview me when I was fresh out.
With the
first
dreads.
Zoom video.
Yeah.
So can you tell us any history around here, this area? Is there anything like you could say, like
well, over
some
here,
crazy shit
like
that happened?
down the street, we got the park. I mean, not the park, but the pool where we used to have the fence and you know, go swimming and shit like that. And down there, if you go all the way down, keep straight. The homie over there was murdered.
Wow. What was his name?
His name was Big Eminem.
Yeah, rest in peace. So how did that happen? Do you know? Like, not exactly, but
you know, the few things I do know, it was a dice game going on, and it was a dice game that had went bad.
Yep. And then, so you think dice games? There's a lot of murders happen over like gambling, right? What do you
Well, you know, at the dice games, you got everything. Man. You got
game,
robberies, you got fights, you got murders. Because you know, when you're in a dice game and you lose your money, and somebody talking shit to you, temper's gonna flare.
Dice games out here, they give you walk money. You take my money, you give me a cup, you give me $100. If you take $3,000, you give me $100.
Dice game, man, you lose your money, man. That's sitting that sword.
We do that in New York. We give you a little walk money. Be like, yo, I took your $3,000. Here's $100. Yo, fuck out of here.
That's if you got a partner or something.
Get out of here.
This is Cali. This is not New York.
Now, Cali ain't
economy's different.
Hell nah, man. Shit, California, everything hard.
So what's the ethnicities and races that are out here in this area?
Well, you know, in Sacramento, man, you got everything in the black neighborhoods. You got the Asians, you got the, you know, the low income whites. You got Mexicans. You know, we don't really pick and choose who can come and who can't come. You got everybody in the neighborhood and everybody get along.
For sure.
You know, you might have a partner that's Asian. You might have a partner that you grew up with that's Mexican.
Wow. Yeah, it's so diverse in Sacramento, right?
Yeah. Sacramento is probably one of the diversest cities.
What's your favorite part of the hood of G Parkway? Like, what's some memories when you're like, wow.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite part of the hood is the creek.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know, that's where we used to go to, you know, catch crawdads, catch lizards.
That's fun.
You know, we even used to take the bikes that we used to steal and go back there and strip them and stuff like that. So, you know, every kid, you know, that's from G Parkway went and played at that creek.
Wow.
For sure. Went and played at that creek, mandatory.
One of your best memories, one of the innocent time, right?
Man, one of the innocent times before life was life.
So I tell these kids, don't rush to grow up. You're gonna be an adult a lot longer than you're gonna be a kid.
Man, most
Fall
definitely,
back.
man, because you know, you might be thinking, you know, you want to be grown, but when life really hit, you're gonna wish you was a kid again.
Real talk. So this is like most hoods, people just kind of mind their business.
Yeah, every hood, you know, everybody mind their business, man. Don't nobody be in nobody else's business. You know how it go, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing.
That's it. I don't know nothing. Don't knock on my door.
But yeah, right here, man, is the creek we used to play at. Right here, you see the trail
Oh shit.
going up. You go all the way down. But over this right here, it's a dirt where you can slide down, and then you got the creek down underneath.
Oh wow.
How far that drop?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing about probably like what, 30 feet.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
So there's been stories of people falling back there, right? People playing around.
You can play back there, you might slip, you know what I'm saying, slide down, get hurt, get bruised or something, man, but
That's
it ain't
crazy.
nothing major. I would have took you to the town. I'm obsessed with it.
Got a nigga over here prison starting this
Huh?
motherfucker. So
What's up, man?
DB.
Pops.
Have you
Tell
been living
everybody
in
who
this
you are.
area?
Tell everybody who you is.
Yeah.
Oh, so my name is Geeka Finance, original G Parkway girl. I'm a Barksdale, so we the founders of G Parkway. I'm here with my man Stay. We're gonna take y'all on a tour to where I'm from, to my neck of the woods, of my hood. You know, original 4-3 girl out here.
So your last name is actually Barksdale?
I'm a Barksdale, yeah.
Oh shit.
So
Your family's legendary.
we're
around
legendary in Sacramento. We're one of the legendaries in Sacramento. So we got ties with Mac Dre, you know, this is where some terrible came from, you know. A lot of cliques started from, you know, came from G Parkway, like, you know, BAY, Stars, Apes, all that came from G Parkway. So we the roots, we the foundation of a lot of shit that's going on. Again, you know, it come from G Parkway. This is where it all started.
How far the Barksdale family go? Like what are you talking, 70s?
Years, like I want to say like the 60s, 70s type shit. So
okay.
we've been doing this shit. We've been making a name for ourselves out here, you know, been leaving big footprints out here, you know, for everybody, you know. So we paved the way for a lot of people out here, you know.
What's one of the best things about just living here? Like, what's like the dopest part about just being here and just moving around? Like, just as a sense of having family and
when you live in a community like this, everybody becomes like a family. Like, you know, everybody like a neighbor, your neighbor becomes your family. So everybody look out for each other, you know. So especially like in here, so if like the police, we consider them our ops up in like a community like this. So we be very strict. Like we used to have walkie-talkies and shit like that to keep everything safe, you know, for our community, making sure like the police don't mess up our program and what we got going on, to make sure we safe and the kids are safe in our community.
this part right here is called what exactly?
This is the other side of the G. This is like the townhouse side.
But they don't have like east or west and all that.
No.
Nah.
No, you think about Sacramento as a whole.
No, because like my hood is that we got the east side of the same block though.
Yeah.
The G is like that, throw it away, but it's just a straight away.
Yeah, and it's broken up. Yeah.
It's like you'll come all through this motherfucker and it look like a whole different neighborhood in each section. You'll be like, man, what the fuck? But it's all the same.
Everything
shit.
is set up different. Yeah. Yeah. Like you had the alleyways, you have Elamon, you have Glass
It helps you
Street.
be strategic.
Yeah, so it's like
Now
different
it's
little.
like, okay, the terrain changed right in front of your face type shit, you feel me? You just went to the winter, to the desert, you feel me?
Yeah.
Teach you how to be a different type of
Yeah, but that shit's still all the same in a way though.
It is.
Cause shit, everything connected.
Yeah.
Junks.
So that's where the Shining Star Boulevard comes from, right? The stars.
Yeah, it's like the name.
Shining
Yeah, it's part of the name of G
Shining
Parkway.
Star, they came with Shining Star later on after they changed it from Franklin
Franklin
Villa.
Villa.
Okay.
So G Parkway had different, like, multiple names.
Yeah.
So Shining Star is one of them. Yeah.
Big State, what you find the biggest difference since you came out?
Well, since I came home, man, I think the biggest difference, man, you know, just in general, man, is just the division of everything. Everything divided, you know, like I say, man, you could be from the same spot, but, man, it's still divided. So, you know, everything is getting tricky. So,
Let's get back
you
to
know,
the roots.
a friend used to be a friend, man, and a brother used to be a brother. But now, man, a friend is an enemy, man, and a brother might be an enemy, man. So,
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
know, like I say, when I left home, man, we was at a war with a certain group. But now, man, you know, that ain't your enemies. You got to watch this, you know, those closest to you.
This is the person
So,
closest to you.
I think that's the biggest thing, man, coming home that really shocking, because, you know, you think you coming home and you about to bring unity to the community and you got a certain push, and you know, you in jail and you seeing how things is, and, you know, in jail, you know, anything's possible. So it's like, oh, you know, I could do that. I don't know how the homie ain't do it, but I could do it. And then you come out here and you see, like, oh, yeah, it don't work that way.
Because you don't.
Like, you had a plan basically, and you couldn't really execute it because people wasn't.
Well, I had a plan, right? And
Coming from
you
common
know,
sense, though.
coming from common sense, but
right.
you know, just coming from being a thinker, you know, and you know, doing my studying and, you know, just developing plans like, okay, when I get out, I could do this, I could do that, and I could do that.
Yeah.
And when you come out, you know, your plans don't go as planned.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's like that when they say when you get in a fight, you know, you always got this plan that how you gonna whoop somebody else when you get in a fight. But as soon as you get hit, the whole story changed. So, you know, it's like that coming out of prison, man. I thought shit was gonna be a certain way. I thought I was gonna come home to certain shit.
Yeah.
And when I didn't, you know, all my plans, you know, had to shift.
Yeah. So what are some new plans you have after coming home and seeing that people weren't really trying to be on your type of timing once it comes to just changing, right, as a person?
Yeah, well then, you know, once you realize that, man, you realize that first you gotta focus on yourself.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
you gotta, you know, because you can't get nobody right if you ain't got yourself right.
Yeah.
Then you gotta focus on your family and get your family right, because if your family ain't right, then how you gonna get everything else right? But then you like, boom, I gotta work on my family. Then after your family, then you like, okay, now I gotta get the community right. But how can I get the community right when everything's so divided?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, when I went away, I kind of messed with different people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And them different people, history done changed, you know, they relations. But it ain't changed our relations because our history was frozen in time. So now I'm able to deal with different people. But it's like, you know, even doing that, it gets you looked at a certain way because it's like you dealing with this dude and he may not trust him. So it's like, you know, you got to play it with a fine spoon. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a balance. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to try to create little events where people could pop up and be with each other, like my upcoming charity event, you know, for the kids.
What is it called?
It's called, you know, just Big State Charity Event Giveaway.
Yep.
You know, we're going to be giving away hygiene, socks, underwear,
That's what's up.
shoes, backpacks, school supplies, and stuff like that. But you try to, you know, create things like this and bring, you know, the community together so people can see the bigger picture.
So, like, a part of you doesn't be like, let me start with the kids. Let me start with the 5-year-olds.
Well, you know, the main thing for me is, you know, I'm trying to start with people that's like, the kids is the biggest part.
The biggest part.
5 may be maybe a little too young. I say about like, you got to catch people when they're like 10, 11, 12, 13, around that age. So that'd be my primary focus, and especially like, you know, 15, 16 too though, because that's not even old enough. That's that age whereas, you know, you hard-headed.
You pretty
you
much
act like you ain't listening, but you listening, but you still got something to prove.
Okay.
So my whole thing is, man, is to try to come out here, man, and, you know, change the community, especially after, you know, what I've been through, doing all that time, and then, you know, coming home, then having a son, and then looking at my son and knowing that I don't want my son to walk my same footprints. You know, whether the kids is listening or not, the message still got to be told. You know, it may not be popular. You know, sometimes you got to go against the trend. You got to go against the you know, what's
popular and like
exactly. You know,
what's trending. You know.
You know, I could troll. You know, talk about people dead homies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And instantly go viral. You know what I'm saying? Instantly be out here fucking up people's lives.
Yeah.
And they gonna listen because I done really did, you know, what they talking about.
Literally,
this just ain't no
proven.
internet banging. This is proven. This is in blood. This is, you know, from the concrete.
For sure.
Sweat, blood, and tears. But sometimes, like I say, you got to go against the trends, man. And when you come, like I say, over there, back behind here in these houses, that used to be the murder alley.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they used to have the dice games behind here.
Wow.
You know, and that's why I say a lot of murders occurred.
Okay.
But at the same time, though, it's like, after doing all that time in prison, you know, going down for a murder, you know, one of the, probably the first gang murder, between the cliques in Sacramento. It's like, why not come out here and try to change the dynamics and better my community? Like I say, man, getting out, you know, it's not an easy thing. You may be looking for a job. Jobs may not be wanting to hire you because, you know, your background, which you was convicted for. So a person may look for 1 or 2 jobs, but then give up. And when they give up, where they at? They back in the trenches. They back over here, hanging out, trying to get it how they know. You know what I'm saying? And when you ain't got no jobs and resources like that, what happened? The murders get to going up, the robberies get to going up.
There's no economy.
We left with nothing.
Stomachs are touching, people hungry.
You see your homie, he got this chain on. He got a fat stash in his pocket. What you gonna start thinking? You know what I'm saying? So now you got a lot of the backdoor shit going on. People hating, people jealous. You know, a lot of shit going on with these females.
No loyalty no more.
Yeah, it's no loyalty.
Do y'all believe in circles?
Thing.
Y'all believe in circles and circles?
For surely.
Yeah,
because at the
sure.
end of the day, you gotta look at it like this.
What's that?
Because you gonna choose your cousin over your brother. You feel me? Yeah. And that's what's gonna make you a real nigga. Because I'm not gonna choose neither. I'm gonna try to dispute it because we're family. You feel me? But some motherfuckers will be like, oh yeah, nigga, this my brother. You feel me?
Yeah,
nigga, this my cousin though. You feel me? So it's like it depends where your loyalty and your mindset is at. You feel me? Like environments like these. You feel me? Just in life, people go through shit. Shit break you down in life. You feel me? All type of shit out of your control happens in life. You feel me? But environments like this, shit is already left broken. So when you grow up in shit like this, you feel me? It's either gonna make you, break you, or hide you.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah, most definitely. But at the same time, I'm not knocking nobody that's in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a way of living. It's a way of means. You know what I'm saying? How can I tell you not to be in the streets, but I ain't got a job to give you? I can't do that.
For sure.
All I can do is say, hey, man, you know, you traveling down this road, and they come with these choices. It's hard choices, and it's good choices. Yeah. Now, you can take the hard choice, which is most likely, you know, jail or death.
Wow.
You know, I done lost countless homies since I, you know, been away and since I've been here.
How many would you say? More than 10?
More than well over 10. Well over 10. Yeah. And it's crazy though, because the more you lose, the more numb you become to it.
Yeah. Is it like depressing to come home after 17 years and see people you grew up with not here no more, or maybe in jail or in prison?
Yeah, it's most definitely depressing. You know, you think about it like, damn, man, I know the homie would be happy, you know, if he seen me out, because, you know, he couldn't wait till I got out. Or, you know, damn, man, a homie died and he ain't get to see me free. Or, you know, that homie would have been glad to see me free. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know, man, when I was sentenced, they gave me 50 years of life. So, you know, the whole Sacramento never thought I was coming home.
Wow.
I can still see when I walk up on people today, they be kind of like amazed that I'm here. You know what I'm saying? 13 months later, like, damn, you really here. People walking to me all the time and hug me, oh, man, you really here. But I'm trying to save the next you from having to have that experience. You don't want to be somebody locked up 17 years, and everybody that's down 17 years don't come out still relevant. And you don't want to be down there all that time, people saying free you, they stop saying free you.
Yeah, I wasn't actually that.
Yeah, when you could just have a head start and, you know, listen to me.
Yeah.
And avoided that.
You felt forgotten type shit? Like, during your time down? Like,
you know, it was times where I felt like I was alone. I wouldn't say I was forgotten because, you know, my homies, CML, Dre, all of them, they always used to rap about me and they rap. So, you know, they kept my name lit. But, you know, doing all that time, you feel a sense of loneliness. Even though you got support, you really ain't got support, because when you walk in that cell and that door shut, who gonna help you?
Exactly.
I can't call my mama, hey, mama, can you come open this door? Hey, dad, can you come open this door? Nah, I'm here all alone.
Real
you know
shit,
what I'm saying?
real shit.
And out here, as you see, the world's still spinning. People still spinning. Interviews going on, vlogs going on. And you just got to sit in that cell and just like, damn, man, I did that dumbass drill. Or, damn, man, I robbed that old lady. Or, damn, man, just over $1,000. Whenever I would have got a job, would have worked there for a month, I would have got $3,000.
Yeah. Would you say you have PTSD from coming around these areas? Like,
well, no, most definitely.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed when I got out of prison by the psychiatrist with post-traumatic stress disorder, just based on, you know, going to prison and seeing murders every other day, seeing people killed on the yard, you know what I'm saying, seeing the police brutality, things of that nature. So most definitely you get PTSD, and then
how do you manage that? Like, because it comes in waves. Because like I have stuff too that I experience.
Back in the day,
and my way, I numb it. You know what I mean? Whether it's
I ain't gonna
drinking,
lie to you, man. Me,
I
just,
you
know, I might smoke some weed. Discipline too.
It's mental discipline. You gotta block your thoughts from thinking about certain things. Like, it'd be times where everybody then sat there and wanted to break down but couldn't cry. You feel me? You gotta block it, no matter how bad it's gonna hurt. You feel me? Because you gotta know that hurt came with a purpose. So everything comes with a purpose in life. So once you figure out, and you're not gonna know your purpose. Your purpose is not for you to know. Your purpose is given to you. You feel me? It's like a gift. You feel me? You don't open it till it's time. So that's how you gotta look at that type of shit.
Exactly. It's called fate.
Yeah, you should tell everyone your name too.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
DB, you feel me? 5'1".
Yeah, how long you guys known each other?
It's crazy. We really just met. You
Oh,
feel
okay.
me? I'm in the pen.
Oh.
I'm in the pen.
Can you say for what, if you want to speak on it?
I'm in the pen for, you feel me, sending some shit down the way. You feel
Okay,
me?
okay.
So nigga, I'm in the pen. My celly ended up being this nigga old celly. You feel me? He gave me this nigga book. You feel me? And I'm reading this book. And I'm okay with the woo. You feel me? But nigga, and at the same time, you feel me? I know who I'm compatible with.
For
You
sure.
feel me? It's a lot of motherfuckers who I love, and there's a lot of motherfuckers who I'm compatible with. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, the mind state, you feel me, it's just like a nigga just clicked. You feel me? It's just like, okay, you feel me? Just a real nigga, you feel me? Not even just a real nigga, but you feel me? Just a real individual. Just
And that's
all together,
deep because
feel me?
you was able to. That's unheard of friendship.
Yeah.
So I get to read your book, but you're not present. It's not like you gave me the book. You know what I mean? Someone put you on to the book. Like, yo, read this. This is wisdom. This is knowledge. And then you kind of become enthralled with it. You're like, wow, this is. I could fuck with this person.
Yeah.
And now you guys are standing next to each other.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's like
I ain't even
man,
think of it that way.
that was written. No, I'm saying that shit. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah, nah,
Because
most
like
definitely.
you ever read a good book, you're like, wow, but then it's not even like fiction.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
real.
It's,
not.
you know what I mean?
Nah,
It's
nah,
real
I know,
shit.
I know.
Book is
exactly
based
what
like
you're
off
saying,
of
though.
real shit though, you feel me? So it's like it's based off of real shit that I already could relate to. You feel me? It's
So
like
how'd you guys link up? Like how
Yeah.
what, give us some more information. Like
shit, we
how did-
really just linked up, nigga, just being outside. You feel me?
Sure.
Thugging it, nigga. He came home first. I came home. You feel me? The niggas ran into each other outside, type shit.
Tell everyone the name of your book too, by the way.
Oh yeah, my book is called Little State of Transition. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned though, man, because we got a part 4 to the documentary coming finally free. We got another book coming called 365 Days of Daily Morning Quotes, Your Daily Inspiration. We got that already done.
Oh wow. You did a lot of
Grinding,
writing.
I'm not gonna lie. You've been grinding since you came home.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, man, another podcast, they said, hey, man, you've been doing hella shit since you've been home. Don't you think you moving too fast? I said, I'm gonna keep it real, man. It felt like I ain't even did nothing yet.
Yeah.
It felt like I ain't did nothing.
That's a man though. That's what we
How
think.
long
That's what
you-
we think.
How long you felt home? I know you've been home for 13 months, but like how long has it really
I felt
felt?
home 13 months. It felt like I've been out shit and maybe shit.
Like 5, right? 6.
Man, it depends what day it is. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. If I'm having a bad day, it feel like I've been out 2 years. If I'm having a good day, damn, man, I just got out like a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on my energy, man. But for the most part, I ain't gonna lie, man. Every day I'm like, damn, I'm here.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, man, I've been out 13 months. A lot of people might think 13 months is a lot of time, but what is 13 months? It's 7 years and 6 months. That's not even nothing. It's like I was talking to my OG partner. He said, man, I did 23 years. He said, I ain't going to be happy till I'm out 23 years. You know what I'm saying? Till it match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same way I look at it. Like, okay, I've been out 13 months, but it ain't going to count till I'm out 17 years and 6 months and more than that, because I done seen a lot of homies that came home, did 12 years, 13 years, at 14, 15, 8 months later, they right back in.
Wow.
That's
So
really
as
common.
as I know right now, I think I'm the one that got out, you know, after doing all that time, that's been out the longest without going back to jail.
Did you get your tattoos in the prison or? you
Yeah, I
came
got
home?
all the
shit.
tattoos on my back, all on my neck, sides of my face. All this is prison work. I ain't got no new tattoos since I've been out.
Can you explain the process for the people who don't know? Like if you're in
Yeah,
prison?
like how
Well, in
do
prison, well, see,
how
I
does
got
that-
lucky, right? The first time we had COs that didn't mind letting you go on a cell. So I found an Asian that know how to tat it, and he ended up doing my back.
Yeah.
So
Do
he
you
ended up
wanna
doing-
show some
Yeah,
tattoos
you
for
can
the people?
see,
Yeah.
You can see my whole back. Yeah.
And then what does that represent to you?
Well, you know, my back, man, it just got like, you know, the history
Okay.
of the land.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Important history. So, you know, that's what it say. Then I got, you know, all my homie names in the pyramid with the all seeing eye on them, but at the bottom it say trust nothing. You know what I'm saying?
real.
So my closest homie, you know, in the pyramid, it still say trust nothing.
How much that shit hurt, man? Keep it real.
Oh man,
That
you
shit hurt like hell?
It'd be hurting a little bit, man. But I damn near went to sleep on my back, man. I ain't gonna lie, right here hurt it the most.
Yo,
Boom.
son, I got one right here.
But-
I ain't never get a tattoo again. That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Good. You only got one tattoo?
Yeah, that shit hurt like a.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think they hurt.
It depends,
Wouldn't know
though,
what it
like, you
is.
got
I
this
cheat
years,
though. I
how
listen
was
to
that?
music. You feel me? All my tattoos
Okay.
came
How
from
was
the
your
pen
neck?
too, nigga. My neck. That's what I used to fear the most.
Yeah, can we get a
I used
closer
to fear.
picture?
I used to really fear hurting. My neck was gonna hurt the most for real.
But it didn't.
It really didn't at all. I sat there, nigga, listened to the music whatnot, and then I really thought, cause it's my Adams album, I'm like, nigga, that nigga then gonna kill me. You feel me?
You gonna be talking like this.
For the lifers, man, I would tell them, man, it ain't over. Don't give up. Keep hope. Don't give in. Don't let the system break your spirit, period. Like I say, I was in there with life. I made 3 documentaries, graduated college, got my apprenticeship as a sewer, took multiple self-help classes, and was preparing like I was getting out tomorrow. So like I say, man, that's another thing I learned. Even no matter where you at, always stay active. You know what I'm saying? When I say I mean staying active, I don't mean by, you know, just violence and stuff like that. I'm talking about like dropping projects and being creative and using your mind to be creative, because if you could do it in there, out here, you know, anything is possible. And that's another thing prison teach you. You know, if you can get busy in there and drop projects from there, out here there's plenty of opportunity. You just got to pursue it like anything else in life. And another thing for the lifers is, me, every week I was in a law library looking up every new law, studying every new case law. I'm connecting with people, you know, that's in a law library, asking them, keeping an update. Yeah. And it's crazy though, because the paperwork that I got to go home, I got it in the kitchen at my job, because we had formed like a group, you know, in prison is segregated. Yep. Yeah. You know, the blacks with the blacks and the Mexicans with the Mexicans. But, you know, some of us juvenile lifers, and what I mean by juvenile lifers is the juveniles that was sentenced as juveniles to adult life, we had formed a little network, and anytime we would get some new news, we would pass it around. So it just happened I come, because I worked the first watch shift, which means I came in at 3:30 in the morning. So it just happened I come in at 3:30 in the morning, and my Mexican pal like, hey man, it's this new case law just passed, people versus Heard, 1170D, juveniles that got life with parole, but that's sentenced to the functional equivalent to life without parole, meaning that basically I got life, but the time I got doesn't give me a meaningful time at society again. So I ended up filing that. I called a lawyer. I'm like, hey man, I just filed this paperwork. He telling me I ain't gonna work. So I filed it, they don't get back at me. I filed it again. Boom, they get back at me. I call him, now he want to take on my case. But just me staying at it, man, and standing in that law library and connecting with people that willing to...
So you got yourself out?
Basically, I got myself out.
Because you brought it to their attention.
Because I brought it to their attention. I got the case number, I got the judge to order a look at the case.
Wow. That's an amazing story.
So, you know, like I say, man, just never give up, because even when I was in the kitchen, I'm filing the paperwork, and I'm telling everybody in the kitchen, like, oh, man, I'm about to go home. You know, everybody looking at me, because there's a lot of dudes with life without parole in the kitchen. And the dude with life without parole, he ain't got no date, period. No 2050, he got nothing. So they all looking at me like I'm crazy. Wow. And then as soon as I get out, it go viral. All the lifers tapping in, life without parole, tapping in and asking me, how did you do it? And all I did was just send them a screenshot of the paperwork.
So yeah, you got a pretty amazing story. We actually, if you guys want more in depth, we actually have an interview with this guy right here, Big Stay.
Virtual, we did.
Virtual, and he explains everything in intricate details. It was quite the interview. Like we was talking.
That was one of my alright interviews, man.
It was alright?
I think I always do an interview better, man. But I don't never go and watch my own interviews either.
Yeah, I find it cringy to watch myself personally on YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
What's up with this pool?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh shit, that motherfucker used to run. Shit, I don't know if it run now. Shit. Before I went to jail, it was up and running. You see a gang of kids in there right now, but I don't know what's going on with the swimming pool right now.
You ever just jump in like late at night or some shit?
Hell yeah.
No, I used to jump in that motherfucker early in the day. and they used to open the fire hydrants and play in the fire hydrants.
Oh, that's like New York City shit. That's crazy.
Oh, y'all be doing that out there?
Yeah, for sure.
They can't stop it. They can't stop it because the firemen come lock it and then they just pop it back. So now they put sprinklers.
Oh, wow.
They put like a sprinkler, the water come out, but it's a controlled amount.
Oh, is that right?
Because people are going to do it no matter what you're saying.
What gangs y'all got out there in New York?
So I would say like the Bloods are heavy. They pretty much are the main gang right out there. So basically,
it's
Bloods against Bloods for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
That's
Bloods
just like
Bloods.
Sacramento.
Yeah, but it's cliques.
Blood.
But it's cliques.
You got Bloods, you got Crips,
Bloods.
you got Latin Kings.
You know, everybody knows Sacramento is a predominantly Blood city.
Yeah.
Because you know in New York everything's piled up.
Yeah.
So like if we won't have all these individual houses, it'll be a building with 22 apartments, and in them 22 apartments it'll be 11 youth.
Oh, is that right? With different gangs?
Yeah, they'll come out and play ball. So then we're from red block, and then they blue, and then we might not like them, or maybe we all get along. It's not always all beef, but you know how it is. It's always about a woman 90% of the time.
Yeah, most definitely.
Or money,
and they be trying to act like it ain't.
Right. It's 90% of the time is a woman and money.
90% of the time it's about a woman.
Yeah.
Then they want to act like it's about some money.
But there's no money being talked about.
There ain't no money being talked about. That is a problem, man, that drill music, because if you listen to drill music, especially in Sacramento, man, the drill music is heavy. But if you listen to drill music, man, everybody got 1,000 bodies. Everybody didn't kill somebody. But ain't nobody dying. Got a
So
body.
that's about 50,000
Some people even got 2 or 3 bodies in these songs. But ain't nobody dying like that.
So what do you say to them? Stop talking about that in general?
What I'm saying is you don't rap about something and don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And
For sure.
when a person say he stepped on something, that means you killed somebody. If you shot at somebody, you didn't step on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you step on somebody, that means you kill somebody. But, you know, like I said, the music is really sending out the wrong message.
No, 100%.
A lot of it.
And, you know, that's one of the problems in the community. But like I said, you can't take it away from them if you ain't got nothing to give them. But what you can say is, you know, try to change about what you...
Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah, you can't take nothing away from them if you ain't got something to give them. So I'm not knocking nobody for what they doing.
That's powerful.
I'm just saying whatever you do, be truthful about it. You know what I'm saying? If you really did some skits, don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't mention it in your raps because why are the police listening? The feds listening. I just ran across something on the other day that said the Sacramento sheriff got a gang unit out to watch social media now to look at music videos with guns in it.
Or even
You know
IG lives, probably.
That's a form of telling on yourself.
Yeah.
You in the video with a gun in it, a murder happened, they zoom into the serial number, now you connected with it.
That's what we talking about today. We were like, people are like, yo, they telling on themselves like, yo, I had a gun, I shot somebody on August 18th.
Yeah,
in
the songs.
It don't rain in Sacramento. I put the gun in my mom's house. Like people
You
just
told them all the information.
So they go to your mom's house and then they get the gun and they got your fingerprint.
Come on now. Or they find the gun somewhere and they got the same
So how do
serial
we
number.
fix this shit, man?
So
how
man,
do we
people got to start moving smart, man.
God,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? You got to stop posting everything on the internet. The internet is not reality. You got to stop talking about all y'all scenes in the music because y'all ain't doing nothing but giving the police information, self-snitching through the music. You know what I'm saying? Telling them about what drills you did, what day it didn't happen, what type of gun you had. You giving them all evidence that was at the crime scene. Okay, a shooting happened over here. He said it was this type of weapon on this day. Oh, okay, now it's them 3. Okay. Now we're gonna watch this Instagram live, this social. Oh, he got the weapon right there.
Yeah, because you can't delete that shit. It goes up. Then they subpoena Instagram. Instagram play it back for them.
Man, that's just like my little brother. He got 3 different gun cases. But I seen a reel the other day that say this is what the feds do. They let the police give you a gun case, then they let you out.
They let you out.
Then they give you another one, then they let you out. Then they give you another one, and they let you out. Then the feds say, you know what? All right, we're gonna step in now. And now he got a Fed case.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? So you might think you're getting away when you getting caught with these weapons and they letting you bail out, but all they doing is building a case. And right now, you know, they got a war on gangs.
Yeah.
Because how else they gonna put us in prisons? They need a way to, you know,
to make money.
Exactly.
But
it's a big business.
Would you say that the war on gangs has always been a thing, though?
Well, you had the war on drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you got the war on gangs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you fight your appeal in prison, it says that you're a domestic terrorist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And what do they do with terrorists? They research and they fight it. And that's the same thing they doing with the streets.
That's crazy.
It's a war on gangs right now, and you know, to the average citizen, the average person in society, locking the gang member up is something positive.
Yeah. Well, what we have to now is we all grew up with what they always say: lock them up and throw away the key. But what happened is the jails are packed.
Exactly.
The jails are packed, so now people are getting locked up, and they're getting released back out because there's nowhere to put.
Exactly.
You were there. Was the prisons packed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, they had people in the gym sleeping on the floor.
Yeah. Me and my son, we want to interview in your family because we were talking a big state, but we're from New York, and we heard about your family, like the whole legendary status about it, and how you guys, the whole family, managed to get kicked out of a whole place. So that's a fascinating story. We've heard of people losing their apartment or getting kicked out, but for an entire family, we would like to interview you. It'll be like 20 minutes to half an hour. We'll sit down somewhere indoor and just chop it up real quick. If you're interested in that, it'll go. I think that story need to come out because that's not legendary like crazy, but like the whole family. Like you gotta sit with us and just tell it. You know what I mean? All right, my bro. What's your name? Marvin. Call me Pops on the internet. Yeah. So we're gonna likewise. We'll link up with Big Stay and then we'll coordinate the times.
What do you have to say to the youth, like in general? Like, what's a good message for the youth to stay out of the street life?
Man, I'll tell the youth, man, just listen.
Yeah.
But don't listen to anybody, man. Listen to those that love you. You know what I'm saying? But a more powerful message to the youth is, man, if anybody try to tell you to do something, tell them to do it and show you. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to be the example. Tell them to lead by the example. Don't never let a person tell you to do something that they ain't willing to do themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they call a crash dummy.
Man, Big Stay, man, appreciate you for your time.
It's all good.
Pop, thank you for joining me.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man, say, man, it's your boy Big Stay, the Prisoner's Voice. Up with the click, law and direct, Stone Labor Rock to a lie, or praise be to Allah. Peace and blessings be upon the viewers that's watching this. We here on another blessed interview.
Yes, sir. We out of here, man.